In this 2004 study published in the journal Child and Family Behavior Therapy by a combined team of researchers from Louisiana, Illinois, and Nova Scotia, Reitman et al. Attempted to document the differing effects of a group or individualized token economy on controlling problematic classroom behavior. Based on previous studies of token economies, the team hypothesized that expanding the token economy to encompass the entire class would lead to an improvement in behavior that was equal to an individualized program that only applied to those problem students, and that both of these options would yield vast improvement over baseline classroom behavior. Out of all the research papers I chose for this assignment, I found this one to be the most relevant to the topic at hand, particularly as, unlike the first and third papers that I discussed in my written component, this piece of research dealt exclusively with the effects of token economies, rather than comparing them with other methods of influencing classroom behavior, such as parent-teacher interaction contingencies and learning plans. The class that participated in the study was made up of 17 preschool-age pupils, including 3 students with behavioral problems. This class was created by picking students from classes participating in an early intervention program providing mental health services to the students and their parents. Xavier, Tom, and Simon were identified by the research team as being hyperactive, and were subjects of both the STAR and the group contingencies. These students were deliberately included in the study to enable researchers to assess the impacts of both these contingency types. This class was observed for a total of 46 sessions. In the group phase, a token chart was established in the classroom, and the teacher was reminded by a buzzer at 10-minute intervals to alter that chart. Students were awarded for good behavior by advancing a collective class token through the various levels of the economy. Each level corresponded with a chance to play a rewards target game, or RTG, where the student threw a Velcro ball at a grid of reward options, such as a 5-minute dance party, or inexpensive toys or lollies. Conversely, negative behavior during the group phases resulted in the class token being moved away from the rewards areas of the chart. The STAR phase refers to the use of an individualized token economy system for the 3 problem students, which operated in the same manner. The results were divided into 3 sections: baseline, group, and STAR, with the latter referring to the implementation of the individualized token economy for Simon, Xavier, and Alex, the 3 problem students. Each of these was identified by the researchers as being hyperactive, and were subjects of both the STAR and the group contingencies. A clear improvement was noted as a result of the implementation of these strategies. However, the STAR program yielded slightly better results for the problem students. During the baseline stage, Simon exhibited problematic behavior, such as talking out loud, throwing a temper tantrum, and leaving his seat for an average of 13% of the baseline observation time. Following the introduction of the group contingency scheme, such behaviors decreased to only 3.4%, and the STAR phase decreased only to 5%. Xavier dropped from 13.1% at baseline to 4.6% in group to a further 1.75% in the STAR phase. Finally, Tom started with a baseline percentage of 13.4%, decreasing during the group to 1.6%, and then recording the lowest percentage in the STAR phase at less than 1%. The teacher involved in the study stated a preference for the group contingency, reporting that non-target children appeared very responsive to the intervention. The article noted several methodological limitations, including a lack of data collection on teacher behavior during the study, and noting that in future it would be useful to place greater emphasis on teacher behavior following the intervention as well as prior to it. One of the key aims of this piece of research was to investigate not only the effectiveness but also the efficiency of implementing a token economy in a classroom environment. And based on teacher testimony, the group phase was deemed to be the least demanding of the 2 contingencies to implement while still retaining a positive effect on classroom behavior.